In the quiet farming town of Plainfield, Wisconsin, the 1950s were marked by a disturbing calm, one that would be shattered by the discovery of one of the most gruesome killers in American history, Edward Theodore Gein. Known simply as Ed Gein, this seemingly reclusive and soft-spoken man would go on to inspire some of the most chilling characters in pop culture. But the true story is even darker than fiction. Born on August 27, 1906, Gein grew up under the oppressive control of his deeply religious and abusive mother, Augusta. She taught him that women were sinful and that the world was filled with evil. His alcoholic father was largely absent, and after his death, Ed lived alone with his mother on a remote farm. When Augusta died in 1945, Gein's fragile mental state deteriorated further. He sealed off her rooms in the house like a shrine and slowly descended into psychosis. On November 16, 1957, local hardware store owner Bernice Warden went missing. Her son, a deputy sheriff, suspected Ed Gein, who had been in the store the previous day. When police searched Gein's property, they found Warden's decapitated body hanging in a shed, gutted like a deer. But that was only the beginning. Inside the farmhouse, investigators uncovered a nightmarish scene. Human skulls used as bowls, chairs upholstered with human skin, a belt made of nipples, a box of preserved noses, a lampshade crafted from a human face. Most disturbingly, Gein had created a woman's suit made of stitched together female body parts. He admitted to wearing it, claiming it helped him become his mother. Despite the grotesque collection of human remains, Gein was only convicted of killing two women, Bernice Warden and tavern owner Mary Hogan, who disappeared in 1954. He confessed to exhuming bodies from local cemeteries, often targeting middle-aged women who resembled his mother. Authorities believe he may have robbed up to 40 graves. Gein was declared legally insane and committed to a mental institution in 1958. He remained there until his death from cancer on July 26th, 1984, at the age of 77. His crimes shocked the world not just for their brutality, but for their bizarre psychological underpinnings. Ed Gein was not a typical serial killer. His actions were driven by psychosis, grief, and obsession, rather than sadistic pleasure or sexual gratification. The chilling tale of Ed Gein lives on in the fictional characters he inspired. Norman Bates in Psycho, Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Buffalo Bill in The Silence of the Lambs. These cultural echoes speak to the enduring horror of Gein's crimes, a disturbing blend of reality and nightmare that continues to fascinate and terrify. Ed Gein's story is a haunting reminder that evil doesn't always roar, it sometimes whispers from behind a farmhouse door. And in Plainfield, that whisper became a scream heard around the world. Stick around for more. It's KeysDAN, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. Peace. I'm out of here.